ஓகே.
ஹாய்டா.
ஹலோ. ஏன்டா இந்த வாய்ஸ் மாடுலேஷன்ல யூஸ் பண்ற?
It is me, God, who's speaking to you.
சரிடா, ப்ளீஸ் டர்ன் டு யுவர் நார்மல் வாய்ஸ் தான்.
Yes.
பிகாஸ் இங்க கேட்குற லிசனர்ஸ்லாம் பயந்து போய் they will turn it off.
But I can do this.
கேட்குற லிசனர்ஸ்லாம் ரொம்ப ஐ திங்க் someone would have peed his pants by now.
Hey, but you know why we in this kind of setting, not in the ஒரு மாதிரியான லைட்டு இந்த மாதிரியான வாய்ஸ். இன்னைக்கு
Let me guess, இன்னைக்கோட டாபிக் பற்றி தான். ஆமாவா?
இன்னைக்கோட டாபிக் வந்து கான்ஸ்பிரசி தியரிஸ்.
யார் இந்த டாபிக் சூஸ் பண்ணது?
நான் தான்.
ஓகே.
Because I have a very good friend who loves conspiracy theories. So who I wouldn't say love. I think love is a strong word to use. So who shares theories that he finds interesting, and he shares it with us. Some may be factual, some may not be. But
some may be a bit more speculative.
Yes, some may be a bit. I'm glad my friend accepts it. That friend is none other than Sharif.
Yeah. Hi guys, it is me. நான் தான் உங்களுடைய favorite conspiracy theories. So it's a side of me which I like to take time and explore. ஏன்னா வந்து I always have this notion of like நிறைய வாட்டி சொல்கிற official story இல்லாட்டி official narrative or the standard narrative வந்து சில வாட்டி முழுசாக நம்ப முடியாது. And அதுக்கு வந்து I think it's a good thing that you take your time to objectively research and see what is the actual story behind certain things.
And I appreciate that as a friend, because not everybody takes time out of their lives to share what they think is, the right story, what they the alternative na solluvaangala, the alternative side of things. Yeah, so I mean, let's go into it. Like sorry, before we go into it, flash news. We just crossed episode 300.
So இது வந்து episode
301.
Well done.
Yes.
Throwback da இது.
Yes.
That was what we were.
Okay. Enough. I cannot stand that voice really.
The more I'll do.
No, but you I never mind da, பாவண்டா listeners.
இல்லட்டி இந்த வாய்ஸ்ல பண்ணவே
இது பரவாயில்ல actually. இது பரவாயில்ல.
அடப்பாவி. So episode 300, we crossed 300 weeks of Vada Tamil podcast.
It has been a journey da. It has been a wonderful journey.
தமிழ் பாட்காஸ்ட்னு சொன்னாக்கா செருப்பால் அடிப்பாங்க சில பேர். ஏன்னா நம்ம தமிழ்லேயே பேசுறது இல்லைன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஆனால் நம்ம டெங்கிலீஷ்.
டெங்கிலீஷ் பாட்காஸ்ட் guys.
ஆனால் தமிழ் பாட்காஸ்ட்னு தான் போடுவோம்.
யாரும் வந்து சுத்த தமிழ் வந்து பாட்காஸ்ட்ல பேச மாட்டாங்க.
Right.
So back to the topic. Conspiracy theory. Okay, நீ வந்து let's start with definitions. உன்னோட மைண்ட்ல வந்து கான்ஸ்பிரசிக்கு வந்து அர்த்தம் என்ன?
Conspiracy basically is equal to vadanti in my world. Basically, it's like a vadanti spread across.
Rumor la.
A rumor that evolves into, oh, maybe this might be something, there might be something into that. Then people go research it. Then it, they have a theory behind it. Then it
search பண்ணி rumors close already.
No, then it becomes a conspiracy theory.
இல்ல நான் சொல்றது rumors night club da.
This is where the God's voice comes. ஒன்னா சொற்போல அடிப்பேன்டா.
தயவு செஞ்சு அடி. At least இத வாய்ஸ் கேக்குறத விட I feel better. That's better.
இதுல இன்னொரு வாய்ஸ் இருக்கு. இல்ல
இந்த வாய்ஸ்
we don't need any of those voices, honestly.
No, but yeah, so basically what conspiracy theory is, in my opinion, is rumors that evolves into a theory. Like people, like look into it and like, oh, maybe there's a bite to it la, there's something in that. So later அதை போய் பார்க்குறது, like Loch Ness monster. அது ஒரு conspiracy theory. இல்லை அது வந்து ஒரு
mystery னு சொல்லலாம். It's a mystery. Mystery or mythical.
MH370 flight வந்து ஒரு
It is a conspiracy of what happened to it. யாருக்கும் தெரியாது what happened. There's no official வந்து they don't know. Unknown.
இல்ல ஆனா there's reports that say I went down in the sea and all that, but there's so many conspiracy theories that comes out for that. Right? Alien landing.
Aliens. And that is a big conspiracy.
Yes. So
So ஏன்னா இப்போ வரைக்கும் வந்து இன்னும் like now they don't call it UFO anymore. இப்போ புதுசா வச்சிருக்கிற பேர் வந்து UAP. Unidentified aerial phenomenon.
So I already told you my definition of a conspiracy theory, right? What does conspiracy theory mean to you?
எனக்கு வந்து ரொம்ப simple. It's just a cover up of the truth.
Oh.
A cover up of the actual story.
Okay.
For whatever gain, political gain, monetary gain, or illati வந்து just to simply cover up the truth. Yeah. But Google வந்து ஒரு like more strict definition இருக்கு. So Google படியா பார்த்தீங்கன்னா conspiracy is a secret agreement between two or more people to commit an illegal, harmful or treacherous act, often for political or unlawful purpose. Yeah. Okay. Usually involves a lot of covert planning.
Right. So
there's a lot of conspiracy theories lah.
Yeah, I've heard funny ones also.
Right? From stupid to the really really serious, but
yeah.
It's like more or less the official secret lah.
Like,
can say so.
For example,
so spectrum nu sollலாம்.
Stupid ones I've seen, right? Like existence is actually a conspiracy theory by philosophies. Because if philosophy illனா existence இல்ல. அது ஒரு மடத்தனமான
இல்ல புரியல. Are you saying that the conspiracy theory is that our existence is a conspiracy, is it? Or philosophers are creating the conspiracy to talk about existence?
Yes.
Which is it?
First one. Existence இல்லாட்டி philosophers.
So அவங்களுக்கு வந்து ஒரு like simple reply, maybe அவங்களோட bank account வந்து just transfer to me and then say it. I can just tell them it never existed in the first place. That's how they react.
அது ஒண்ணு.
Yeah.
Flat earth. இத பத்தி நம்ம முன்ன பேசிருக்கோம்.
Flat earth, it's a popular one.
அது வந்து
உன்னோட அபிப்பிராயம் என்ன? As a
இல்ல இந்த உலகத்தை எப்படி ஸ்பியர்னு சொல்றாங்க. It's you know the atmosphere, the sphere, you know the ஐயோ அந்த வார்த்தை வர மாட்டேங்குது. It's a globe, you know, it's global, you know. Why is it called round? So all these things, you know, like ஆனா earth flat.
பார்க்குற நிலா மேபி டெலிஸ்கோப் வச்சு பார்க்குற அந்த ஜூபிட்டர் எல்லாம் வட்டமா அண்ட் ஸ்பியரா இருக்கு.
ஆனா நாங்க
மட்டும் அந்த டேபிளா ஃபிளாட்டா இருப்போம்.
இல்ல நம்ம வந்து ஆஸ்கார்ட் பாரு.
ஆஸ்கார்ட் மாதிரி
தோ வந்து பக்கத்து வீட்டுல தான் இருக்காரு. ஓடின் வந்து அந்த பக்கம் இருக்காரு.
ஆக்சுவலி அதுக்கு வந்து ஒரு சப் கான்ஸ்பிரசி இருக்கு தெரியுமா?
என்னடா?
that they create that it's actually a creation to the flat earth theory வந்து it's actually அவங்க இந்த conspiracy group create பண்ணி it's the purpose is to make other legitimate conspiracies look stupid. So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
You know what I heard about this? The conspiracy about this conspiracy.
What is that?
These are just people who are looking for the best way to go up into the space, in like, you know,
for free,
you know, like to prove them wrong. Like, you know, some smart like you know, you're stupid, I'm going to prove you wrong, and then they send him to space.
Exactly.
That's what I heard.
Exactly.
It's yeah. So there are stupid ones like this. I classify flat earth as a stupid one, right? And then there's the more serious ones, right? Like as a history student, Hitler was a very popular topic in terms of how Germany and all that, right? That there's a rumor that or there was a conspiracy theory that he fled to Argentina
and he didn't kill himself. That is a very
there was a body double.
Yeah, there was a body double. Because from what I heard, when they examined the body double, it was a body double of a woman. Yeah.
So that is one conspiracy theory, and nobody. I mean, it was debunked lah. Basically, you know, like, you know.
How did they debunk it?
A scientist or someone debunked it, right? But again,
we don't know, bro.
We don't know. It's all he said, she said.
He said,
It's a rumor. That's why I
Rumor,
say, to me, I look at it as rumor. Rumor evolve into something serious. It becomes
But
something.
what makes sense? I mean, who stands to benefit from this covering up? Have you asked yourself the question?
Fear mongering. To
What do you
show, ஏன்னா இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு க்ரூவலான பர்சன் இன்னும் உயிரோட இருக்காருன்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு ஃபியர் மாங்கரிங் மாதிரி பண்றது. That's my theory. I become a conspiracy theorist.
That's a very good thing. That's a very good explanation for this thing, for him being in Argentina.
Yeah, because and அங்க வந்து if you see historically, Argentina is
They have a German community there.
Correct.
They are who fled from World War II, and that's what I heard lah.
Yeah.
And they are pretty much like konjam romba isolated.
கொஞ்சம் radical.
இருக்காங்க.
Yeah, கொஞ்சம் radical. So,
Radical I don't know, but I know they are isolated.
so
Yeah.
so fear mongering. You know, அவர் இன்னும் உயிரோட இருக்காருங்கிற அந்த fear அந்த பயம் காட்டுறதுக்கு. So that could be one.
Do you believe he's alive? I mean, sorry.
சரி மனசு மண்டைய போட்டு மாறான்.
Yeah. Another conspiracy theory that it's quite popular. இப்போ வந்து கொஞ்சம் recent-ஆ இன்னும் like actual like there's some buzz around it is the Apollo missions or to the moon. So recently also there's the Artemis mission to the moon, where they traveled to the far side of the moon and then came back. So reportedly it's like the furthest man has ever went away from Earth ன்னு சொல்றாங்க.
To the moon.
Okay, sorry, I needed to do that.
Yeah, to the moon. So நீ வந்து அதை பத்தி என்ன நினைக்கிற? Like, do you think that they fake the whole thing just to
As in the new one or the old one?
The old one.
Honestly, I can't tell. Because I know they say, oh, you know, there's like TV clippings, there's this, there's that, right? Up to a certain point, yes. But in recent time, there has been more. There's more quote unquote evidences coming out that the whole moon landing was fake.
More and more, yeah, that's what they.
But
இப்போ வரைக்கும் I'm still 50-50 on the whole thing actually, honestly.
my counter argument as to why recently there's more evidences coming up is because AI has evolved. I
Okay.
can't tell which is true and which is not.
It's so difficult, right?
It's so difficult. So what if someone actually just put an AI and say like, oh, the moon landing was fake? Then they put out Easter eggs to say like, oh, the moonla enga இந்த மாதிரி production houses இருக்கு. Because they say, oh, it's in a production house, you know, it was taken in a production house, etc., right? So all that stuff. To me, I say celebrate the occasions. They were able to
Put a
Put it
man on
through?
the moon. And,
Yeah. Because I don't know. I wasn't born then. I only saw videos of it. But currently people they have gone to the moon now. I mean, they did a flyby lah.
They fly by. There's satellite missions through the moon.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
So that's one thing. Another conspiracy theory. People, you know that atomic bomb.
Uh-huh.
They actually wanted to kill something in the sea. And they actually explained this in Godzilla.
நீ பேசுறதே Godzilla story தான்.
Correct.
Yeah.
So they wanted to kill something because they want, you see, நம்ம Earthல இருக்கோம். They went to see under deepest point of the Earth, right? Ever since that exploration, they have been actually flying up.
They didn't want to go.
They didn't want to go any more further. So they have been always flying, finding a way out.
Like, you know, the recent manned submarine mission to the bottom, and then the billionaires got crushed inside or something like that.
டேய் அது வேறடா, அது வந்து டைட்டானிக் எக்ஸ்ப்ளோரேஷன்டா.
No. I'm talking about different one. Few years ago, a couple of years ago.
I know the one, the submarine.
They got stuck there, and then like everyone died inside.
Correct. That one they actually went to see Titanic.
Titanic ruins, yeah. Correct.
Yeah. So that's the one. அது வந்து எக்ஸ்ப்ளோரேஷன். அது வேற.
Titanic பத்தி கூட இருக்கு.
அது டைட்டானிக் கூட அது தெரியும். So ever since people went down, they stopped at a certain point. There's a scientific reason behind that as well. Because any more than that,
you can't see.
Yeah,
you can't.
Technology doesn't exist and you get crushed basically, right? Because of the pressure. There's a scientific reason. But then theory is, there's something dangerous there that humans cannot comprehend, which is why we are now finding our way up, getting out of it.
Yeah, that sounds a bit of a reach lah. Too much. Yeah.
இந்த மாதிரி conspiracy theoriesலாம் இருக்கு. இந்த மாதிரி படிக்க ஏன் மூளை தான் மங்கி போகும்.
But I'm still 50-50 on the whole moon landing thing. Because support பண்றதுக்கு நிறைய evidences இருக்கு or claims. and like debunk பண்றதுக்கு like அந்த same number of like claims there are there to say that like we didn't really went to the moon இல்ல studio lightingல இருக்காங்க, then maybe வந்து like சில angle இருந்து பார்த்தா you can see like the wire and all that lah. So that's I feel that only an expert can really understand.
At this point, right? I think even an expert they will prove the expert wrong, or they'll try to debunk the expert. Like I said, now with AI videos, I can't tell.
Okay, now with AI, right? I think it's like how it's going to go, right? With more AI generated imagery and content, right? இது எப்படி போகும்னா, I feel that we are going to go back old school and rely on testimony of trusted people.
Yeah.
Non-internet or verbatim.
Bibliography, is it? No, not bibliography.
References,
yeah.
and then you face to face.
Yeah,
more face to face encounter. Because you can't
fake
you can't like generate a face to face encounter. Like how can I generate this off video? You can't. Yeah. So I think verification like I think it will go to that extent. Old school. Yeah. So இப்போ வந்து from unserious conspiracy theories to plausible conspiracy theories வந்து நாங்க பேசியிருக்கோம். Plausible being the moon landings.
So I'll give you, like, you know, as someone who's consumed all this content, I would say, right? I would say நீ வந்து ஒரு ஃபேக் இருந்துச்சுன்னா நீ அந்த ஃபேக்கை மட்டும் பார்க்க மாட்ட, அதுக்கு பின்னாடி இருக்கிற இன்னொரு கதை இருக்கான்ங்கிறதையும் நீ பார்ப்ப. தட் மீன்ஸ் ஒரு நாணயத்தில் 2 பக்கம் இருக்கிற மாதிரி நீ வந்து 2 பக்கமும் பார்ப்ப. கரெக்டா? ஸோ உனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச ஒரு கான்ஸ்பிரசி தியரி, சம்திங் க்ளோஸ் டு யுவர் ஹார்ட், or you know, something that still bugs you till today, அப்படின்னா எதுன்னு சொல்லுவேன்? நீ மூன் லேண்டிங்கை பற்றி பேசினேன், but I don't think that's the one that really keeps you awake at night.
For obvious reasons, we are not going to discuss like the actual things which are still lingering in today's society. So just for a disclaimer out there. Anna, one thing that we can touch on I believe to some extent that the theory is that நமக்கு முன்னாடி இருந்த civilizations were extremely advanced. Maybe இன்னைக்கு விட ரொம்ப அட்வான்ஸாக இருந்தாங்கன்னு ஒரு தியரி இருக்கு. எக்ஸாம்பிள், பிரமிட் கட்டின Egyptians. ஏன்னா வந்து ஒன் ஆஃப் தி எவிடன்சஸ் that they give வந்து இட்ஸ் லைக் அந்த பிரமிட்ஸ் கீஸாவில் கட்டின பிரமிட்ஸ் வந்து ரொம்ப ப்ரிசைஸாக இருக்கு, ரொம்ப மேத்தமெட்டிக்கலி வெரி ப்ரிசைஸாக இருக்கு, அண்ட் they seem to surpass the building capability of like
the knowledge
and the technical ability,
the technical advancement, technology, everything.
They seem to they don't match up,
and apparently the pyramids are also lining up to the stars or something
like that lah. Yeah, so that's one of the evidences சொல்றாங்க. For me it's I have another question. ஏன் ஈஜிப்ட்ல மட்டும் இல்லாம places like Cambodia, Mexico, and சில சொல்றாங்க Antarctica வந்து pyramids இருக்கு. Why this correlation? எனக்கு ஒரு like ஒரு ரொம்ப
question,
ஒரு like very burning question சொல்லலாம்.
It apparently teleports you to some other
dimension or something like that சொல்றாங்க. But I'm not saying okay, actual evidencesலாம் அவ்வளோ இல்லை, பட் இட்ஸ் like a question to ask, like நமக்கு முன்னாடி இருந்த societies வந்து were they just backward societies, or do they have actually some kind of intelligence and or maybe external assistance கூட சொல்லலாம், maybe from aliens or whatever. It's a very interesting point to note, because if proven true, இது உண்மையாக இருந்தா like that முன்னாடி இருந்த civilizations வந்து were extremely advanced, maybe இன்னைக்கு இருக்கிற டெக்னாலஜி இருக்குல்ல அதை விட அட்வான்ஸாக இருந்தாங்கன்னா it changes everything like that we know about our existence as humans.
In fact, there's also another theory that actually time traveling machine was Albert Einstein இல்ல எவரோ ஒருத்தர் கண்டுபிடிச்சாரு. somebody actually discovered the time traveling machine, but he saw the power, like people and in power misusing it. He predicted people in power might misuse it or something. Hence, he destroyed it.
I find it very hard to believe.
Nikola Tesla, maybe.
Tesla, he invented a lot of things. That even
Yeah.
wireless electricity
Maybe.
கூட அவங்க வந்து like
Yeah, yeah.
invent பண்ணிருந்தாங்கன்னு ஒரு conspiracy theory இருக்கு.
Yes.
But he was
And
killed
they-
if due to that or something or like
yeah.
something like that by Thomas Edison or whoever.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there is a lot of conspiracy theories that a lot of Tesla's innovations are actually stolen by Edison.
நாங்க பேசுற டெஸ்லா பத்தி is not the Elon Musk Tesla
Yeah,
but
it's the
the Nikola Tesla.
Yeah,
அவர் வந்து ஒரு like 18 or 1700sல இருந்த
1800.
ஒரு விஞ்ஞானி ஒரு like ஒரு inventor. Is he inventor? விஞ்ஞானி, yeah, விஞ்ஞானி கூட சொல்ல
Scientist,
scientist.
inventor, அந்த மாதிரி சொல்லலாம்.
Yeah,
The OG Tesla.
OG Tesla.
Yes.
But நான் சொன்ன theory வந்து, do you believe that early humans were
Much more
much more advanced?
Yes.
And the history of humanity is actually way longer than people say it is.
Yes.
சில பேர் சொல்றாங்க that humans were around for like 30,000-40,000 years, but I feel it's actually much longer than that.
I don't feel about this. There is evidences to show that
That's
there is
up to 300, maybe 500,000 years ago.
maybe
Maybe, right?
there is evidences slowly coming up because Mayans as an example, right?
Mayans are recent,
No, Mayans were before, no?
as in they are quite recent lah. Because they were conquered by the Spanish.
Was it Egyptians or Mayans?
Egyptians. சொன்னேன்.
Illa.
Egyptians, Mayans.
What was before Egyptians?
Babylonians in that's the earliest known civilization. Okay, earliest known civilization வந்து Babylon இருக்கு, which is in current day Iraq. They call it Mesopotamia, which is the land between the two rivers.
Illa Aztecs.
Aztecs, no, they are not the earliest known people. நமக்கு தெரிஞ்ச வரைக்கும் it's Mesopotamia, which is the cradle of civilization.
So
dates back to around maybe 10,000 years ago.
So why I was going down that route,
Mm.
right? Because in terms of advanced technologies and all that, right? You're talking about pyramids and all that. There's also one in Mexico.
Yeah, there's a pyramid in Mexico.
So what I've understood is their technologies were actually way advanced. They were able to path roads, transports, etc.
இத கேளு, ஈஜிப்ட்ல கட்டின அந்த pyramids இருக்குல்ல, you know the Sphinx இருக்குல்ல, there's a theory saying that the Sphinx is way newer than the actual the pyramids. So Sphinx கட்டின Egyptians வந்து, when they see the pyramids, they are looking at they are thinking that is ancient. So that is the theory that the pyramid கட்டின Egyptians வந்து, it's way behind the Pharaoh Egyptians. It's a totally different civilization னு சொல்றாங்க. Yeah.
Because
So
like Cleopatra is closer to our generation compared to her
predecessors. Yeah. So yeah.
So that's how long it was, right? So I think there are certain facts to say like technology
Or
was
certain things that we can say, இது match ஆவலையே to the official narrative or something like that. Doesn't match something. There's something more here that we can explore.
But I do believe and I do see facts that civilizations, human civilizations existed way before than whatever the official record says.
Egypt விடு, like தமிழ்நாட்டுல கூட வந்து there's ancient structures which நீ அத பாத்தீனா வந்து it seems very difficult to construct it by hand. ஆமா, சொல்லுவாங்க வந்து இது சிற்பி வச்சு கட்டினாங்க, but it seems like a very laborious task for
No, maybe கட்டிருப்பாங்க. But what I would say about India, when you touch about India, right?
like example Kailash temple னு ஒரு structure இருக்கு, and மகாபலிபுரம் அங்க நான் போயிருக்கேன், and the structures there are actually quite பிரமாண்டமா இருக்கும் actually.
And if you talk about all that, when you talk about advance and all that, right? I talk about our ஜோசியர்கள்.
Okay, what about them?
How are they able to know what are the கிரகங்கள் out there? கிரகங்கள் meaning the planets. அதை கணிச்சு எப்படி ஒரு நல்ல நேரம் இதெல்லாம் கணிக்கிறது? How do they do that without days of telescopes?
They have observed, okay, ancient civilizations வந்து அவங்க observe பண்ணிருப்பாங்க of நட்சத்திரங்கள், இது இந்த நட்சத்திரம் இது. It's not just exclusive for
what I would say is the intellectual ability of humankind, all right, without these text that we have these days.
ஆமா.
So if they were able to deduce all that, I think
No, I
hence
actually
why I
believe
say-
வந்து நமக்கு முன்னோரா இருந்தவங்களுக்கு they have a high intelligence than us, because what I feel intelligent is that getting correct information without assistance,
in fact
with your purely your own your intellect and logic and observation. Sorry.
I don't know whether this is a conspiracy theory or not, but I remember reading this where நமக்கு தெரிஞ்ச எல்லா நாலேஜும் ஆக்சுவலி ஒரு லைப்ரரியில் இருந்துச்சு. அந்த லைப்ரரி வந்து எரிஞ்சிட்டு or something because of the war. The book of library of knowledge or something like that.
Are you talking about the house of wisdom, Bethel Hikmah, which is it's like a Baghdad இருந்த ஒரு like
I think maybe
I won't say it's all knowledge, but there's a huge number of knowledge that was lost
yeah
due to a Mongol invasion.
yeah
It's called okay, so அப்போ இருந்த அந்த இஸ்லாமிய kingdom இருந்துச்சுல, it's called the Abbasid Caliphate. அதோட capital வந்து பக்தாத்ல இருந்துச்சு. Okay, and so I think if I'm not wrong, Harun al-Rashid was the we don't call him a king because Islamல வந்து there's no concept of a king.
ராஜாக்கள்
We call them a caliph. So the caliph, if I'm not wrong, was Harun al-Rashid. அவங்க வந்து he built a thing called a house of wisdom, where every scientist இருப்பாங்க, scholars or like philosophers எல்லாம் வந்து they come and then they compile knowledge from there. So like there was a translation movement இருந்துச்சு at that place. So non-Arabic knowledge வந்து maybe from Greek they translated it into Arabic and kept it there, and they kept the Greek manuscripts as well. So not just Greek, the languages. So it was like really a house of wisdom, Bethul Hikmah.
I believe that's the one. So it was destroyed.
So when the Mongols invaded, it was they burnt everything.
Yeah.
So அவங்க சொன்னாங்க like even Neil deGrasse Tyson, ஒரு like a very popular scientist or researcher னு சொல்லுவாங்க, he said that most of it was destroyed, of the knowledge that is lost
we
now
possessed.
it was destroyed there.
So அது வந்து historical இது. So, I mean conspiracy theory பத்தி பேசினாக்கா பேசிக்கிட்டே போலாம் இதுல,
because it's a form of revisiting history னு கூட சொல்லலாம்.
Correct.
Right, is like example, like maybe நீங்க ஹிஸ்டாரிக்கலா வந்து நீங்க ஒரு conspiracy நீங்க சொல்லணும்னா, like example I use the example of the Egyptians, right? இன்னொன்னு வந்து it could be things like Lemuriaன்னு ஒரு கான்செப்ட், ஒரு தியரி இருக்கு, that there's a ancient land, India இருக்கிற அந்த சவுத் இருக்கிறல, from Sri Lanka to connecting Australia and to Africa, there used to be a land called Lemuria, and on the land வந்து was the origin of the Dravidargal. That was the actual origin. That's what they were saying.
The land that connected Africa, Australia and India, right?
India, that's what they were saying. So அது ஒரு theory,
ஒரு theory.
Theory, that's what they were saying. Yeah.
Then even what is that, the underwater world, அதுக்கு பேர் என்ன, ஐயோ,
Atlantis.
Yes. அதுவும் இன்னொரு conspiracy.
Yeah, that was another conspiracy theory.
Biggest conspiracy theory என்ன தெரியுமா? அதை பத்தி தான் நம்ம பேசல.
கம்னாட்டிலாம் தெரியும், அது ஏத்தாப்புல வந்து உட்கார்ந்துருக்காரு. ஆனா இலுமினாட்டி வந்து கொஞ்சம் I mean,
my lord, we're not speaking, Gokra speaking. Shut up and take yourself.
சரிடா.
Kadavethra, my lord.
But I would say this is one of the sensitive topics already.
I know.
Okay, what is your definition of Illuminati?
நான் வந்து மலையாள படத்துல பார்த்ததுதான் Illuminati.
ஆவேஷம்.
அவ்வளவுதான் நமக்கு தெரியும். இந்த Illuminati, கமனாட்டி அதெல்லாம்
அப்படியே இருக்கட்டும். Because like if you want to go down this road, right, it's like a big rabbit hole.
I've heard things, but எதை நம்புறது, எதை நம்பல, because it's anyways,
we will skip that. We'll skip that for now.
If you want the Illuminati topic, let us know.
Maybe ஒரு episode 2 கூட வரலாம், right? Okay, we'll do like a teaser here. இப்போ அங்க like ஒரு tease பண்ணிட்டு let's see the response for the episode, and then we'll see whether it really like it generates
you know what is the earliest memory of my Illuminati theory? David Copperfield.
What I know he's a magician, but what does he have to do with Illuminati?
Apparently, he eat devil vomit or something, and then he became popular or something like that.
Oh, I don't know about that, bro.
That is the earliest Illuminati theory I heard. I was like, whoa,
Mm.
மனுஷன் வாந்தியெல்லாம் சாப்பிடுவாரா? சை, தூ, சீ.
Devil vomit.
So
Interesting.
that is David Copperfield.
I mean, in the that's okay. Maybe loosely pati based on like just
Music
the
industry.
concept of this Hollywood or music industry when there's a rumor. I believe it to a very large extent that சில பேர் வந்து like fame பணம் இதுக்கெல்லாம் வந்து to gain access they have to do some horrible things.
We will not go into that.
We won't go into that. Let's not go into that. But
to become famous, you pay a price.
You pay a price. Exactly.
That's what I heard about Illuminati. as well.
Yes.
But,
so that is what
But again, நமக்கு தெரிஞ்சதெல்லாம் Illuminati.
Illuminati. Yeah. எனக்கும் அவ்வளவுதான் தெரியும். I don't know much, you know. Yeah. Yes. So
Again, we'll come to a wrap, right? I think 40 நிமிஷத்துக்கு மேல நம்ம அதை பேசிட்டோம்.
actually went by very fast, you know.
அதான் இந்த மாதிரி
கதெல்லாம் பேசினா ரொம்ப ஃபாஸ்டா போகும்.
இந்த மாதிரி மூளை இல்லாத இந்த அறிவு இல்லாம பேசுறது, இந்த மாதிரி பேசுறது தான், இந்த ஃபேக்ட் இல்லாம பேசுறது.
Actually ரொம்ப intense பேசினா I think the time will go very fast. I wanted to do an episode with Yuva of this வெவ்வேறு மதத்துல வந்து end time prophecies-லாம் இருக்கு.
கரெக்ட். அந்த யுக கலியுகம்ஸ்
ஹிந்துல வந்து காலியுகம்ஸ், இஸ்லாம்ல கூட like they have
version இருக்கு,
Christianity கூட அவங்க version இருக்கு. Yes. So we wanted to do a topic on that. So let's see whether this kind of content gets into their No, not that. Where you use the red one.
இல்ல.
You red one use பண்ணடா டேய்.
You should say.
You should break the seriousness.
You should say.
Kaliyugam.
Is Kaliyugam or Kaliyugam? Kaliyugam.
அப்படின்னு கூட சொல்லலாம். You know.
Torture
This
பண்றான்டா.
sounds a bit flirty, you know.
You torture பண்றான்டா டேய்.
Anyways, to wrap it up, I'll give you 3 conspiracy theories. Tell me if you think it's shit or maybe it might be real.
Okay. Give me your best.
There is a certain president who is actually a CIA asset. But he sort of says that he is actually a poor man. The country is very close to our hearts. False or not false? Rank it from 1 being extremely stupid, 5 being maybe.
Because okay, are you saying agent or asset? Because I saw like okay, like Surgama solla pona, like I saw an ex-CIA agent a podcast, right?
Yeah.
He was explaining there's a difference between an agent and an asset.
Yeah.
Intelligence agent, asset. Agent when he is from the agency itself with a task or mission to do whatever, spy or whatever. Asset when it's like a and the agency and the mission or the objective and the mission or the objective irukala, it is to help. He can assist with helping the agency. Avan kuda like him being he may not know he himself is that asset. Yeah. So that is the differences.
He's a தெரிஞ்ச asset.
தெரிஞ்ச asset means that no, it's no chance.
Okay.
No chance.
Okay. ரெண்டாவது
ஆனா சில ஃபைல்ஸ்லாம் வந்திருக்கு like from the individual that you're talking about.
I know.
Yeah, that he was dancing for some other people. Yeah.
Yes. It's very close to the country is very
close to us. Yeah.
Yes. Not close to us. It's not close to us.
Very close to our hearts.
Close to our hearts. Right. So it's another conspiracy theory that aliens are actually jinns.
I actually believe this.
So you think it's
I believe this. Okay, is certain things when you okay, we'll keep it short. When you study religion, there's certain supernatural things that are realities out there. For example, like occulta realities, spiritual realities, demons and all that. We call them jinn. It's not a collective term because jinn சொல்றது வந்து they are certain beings with certain properties of them. It's not like a collective term or like Indian lah and Malay lah. It's not a collective term.
Yeah.
They have certain characteristics which are jinn.
நம்ம வந்து மோகினின்னு சொல்லுவோம் இல்லாட்டி ஏதாச்சும் ஆவின்னு சொல்லுவோம் like பேய், right?
We call them demons lah.
Yeah.
Demons.
ஆனா
And they have free will lah. So சில பேர் they நல்லவங்களா இருக்காங்க as jinns. And but majority of them are quite bad.
இல்ல ஆனா ஜின்ஸ் as aliens அப்படின்னா ஏரியா 51 வந்து அது இன்னொரு conspiracy theory-ல அது which was they say it is true.
Yeah, because I've read certain things where actually no, this is actually true and known to be true. The first test pilot who broke the sound barrier, his name is Jack Parsons. Jack Parsons, American lah. So during his test flight before he broke the sound barrier, from what is reported, அவங்க வந்து desert குள்ள போயிட்டு he is reported to do like a black magic, occult stuff, talking to demons and all that. So according to him, it is the demons telling him to give teaching him how to achieve supernatural flight and like getting past the speed barrier.
But in this context, it is actually labeled as aliens.
Aliens, yeah.
So I mean, in their context, is aliens. You are defining it.
I'm
as
saying
jinns.
that there's a parallel irukku.
Or a correlation irukku
with aliens and how the jinn are behaving.
So where do you rank this from 1 to 5? Being 1 being it's a stupid myth. 5 being it's very likely.
I'll say 4. From what I know, what I've researched. Yes.
Interesting.
நீங்க வந்து if you all are interested, I can share more about this like in a separate episode. It's actually very interesting because there's books I've read, right, where it actually shocks the shit out of me. Like honestly, how much of spiritual stuff is going on within like certain technology கூட இருக்கலாம். And all that where you largely suspect, hey, no, it's all scientific and all that, but there's a lot of like occultish stuff going on. Yeah.
So final conspiracy theory. The people out there who thinks that climate change is a hoax. What are your thoughts on that?
Like 100% ஒரு hoax சொல்றது வந்து it's மடத்தனம் because எவ்வளோ பேரா இருக்கும் humans on earth?
Correct.
8 billion.
Yeah.
And 8 billion இருந்துட்டு and a lot of us are doing things like ஒரு over consumption.
Correct.
Over waste ஒரு இது இருக்கு. That we are wasting too much. கண்டிப்பா வந்து இந்த பிளானட்க்கு வந்து ஒரு ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு லைக் நெகட்டிவ் ரிபர்கஷன் கூட இருக்கலாம். கூட லைக் கண்டிப்பா இருந்திருக்கும்.
You can see the temperature rise over the years. You can see like natural disasters actually becoming increasing.
I won't say that's a legitimate explanation because நாங்க sampling we are sampling a very small number of years compared to the
over
amount
the
of millions of years that and things like this have always like blipped. So I won't say that's a proper argumentation, but I would say the best argumentation for climate change is that we are over consuming as a race, not because humans are overconsumption. Humans tend to overconsume by nature. It's just that this in the இப்போ இருக்கிற like ரொம்ப consumer focused world இருக்கிற இது வந்து most of us we tend to buy a lot, consume a lot and waste a lot. So on the logic level, I'm saying that we are affecting our planet negatively.
I would say like the whole ozone layer and all that, right? It's healing right now, apparently. They say that. But I believe that the world is hotter. You can see ice melting, right? Antarctica is now water. Like I think the percentage of ice is actually going down or something like that.
I mean,
right?
that is what they say.
Yeah, it's factual. It's actually factual. You can see that the water levels are rising.
Okay.
Right? It's not like somebody goes out and just puts water out there.
Okay.
Water levels are rising. So those are the effects of climate change effectively, right? More water, more rain. Because அந்த மாதிரி தான மழை வருது.
Okay.
Right? The evaporation.
More rain and then no, and also whether they say water levels உண்மையில rising பண்றது வந்து is you some people can choose to debate that.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no problem. I can accept it. No problem. Some people will choose to debate that, but one thing I know is we are increasing deforestation, which is
That is also factual.
is really harming our planet.
That is why I was going to come next. Amazon, right? They showed a picture from 1980. They showed a time lapse, 1980 to now. You know how much of land has been taken away because of how much wood we use.
Correct.
Right? How much of consumption of
Correct.
wood. It goes back to your point as well, right? How we overconsume stuff.
Correct.
So to me, climate change is not a hoax. That's fucking bullshit.
I'll rate it
I'll rate it 0.
I know why. You know why I rate it a 2? Maybe there could be certain people and just to
This is
உங்களை பயப்படுத்தி just to make a quick buck out of you.
This is where your conspiracy theories மூளை comes in. You know the இன்னொரு பக்கம் இருக்குல்ல அந்த நாணயம்.
Yeah, exactly.
முதல்ல சொன்னேன்ல.
Exactly.
ஒரு நாணயத்துல 2 பக்கம் இருக்கு. உனக்கு அந்த கடையில அந்த கதையில எவ்வளவு
Exactly.
இன்னொரு கதை இருக்கும்னு அந்த passion.
Not passion lah. I mean, maybe just want to investigate more stuff lah. Dey, வேணாடா please da. Dey, வேணாடா please da. சரிடா.
சரி, ஸோ இதோட இந்த கான்ஸ்பிரசி தியரிஸ் எபிசோட் வந்து ஒரு ரேப்புக்கு வருது. I thought it was quite fun.
It's actually fun.
Actually உண்மையிலே நேரம் போனதே தெரியல.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Like we almost 15
இது வந்து like if it does well, I think we can do a series on this. Conspiracy theories, like history பத்தி பேசுறது. I think it's a good thing. Because Yuva and Jawarku வந்து like
they do the horror
they
side.
do the horror side of things. Maybe we can cover something different.
Yeah.
Like you and me, we can cover something different. It's fun lah.
Conspiracy theory.
அதுக்கு வந்து இந்த ஸ்டுடியோக்கு மட்டும் இங்க வந்து then you just have to do this.
இல்லடா, you can buy the mixer. So easy.
Okay, you can wrap up that episode. I'm done with this voice. I'm done with you. Honestly. Shit.
With that, we end the podcast here. Thank you for listening. And if you like what you heard, like, subscribe, and follow.
Sorry, தொலைங்கடா. Bye.